then it'll start blinking.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate you, brother, man.
You let us know if you need anything else, okay?
Thank you, sir. The title I'm using for today's recording is How Male Ally Empower Women. Keep qualification for women winning presidential election. That's the title today. But then, the video itself explored the essential role of male ally in empowering women to secure presidential victory, offering crucial insight into the qualification and support needed for women to succeed in those pivotal roles. Discover how collaborating effect and key qualification from male supporter can empower women to chance of winning presidential offer. So by that, it means that the pushback that I have got from my brothers, I intend to interview more people on this subject, women who are liberated. I generally believe that most women, most brothers in the diaspora, the secondary diasporans, people who came in against their personal wish, have this qualification of being liberated. But if you come across them one way or the other, you come to the conclusion that they are not in a, their relationship is not solid, because they may have the same problem I had when I was growing up, but I was fortunate to have been positively behavioral, so I did not cross the line of Rubicon to go and impose myself on any of the women that were around me when I was growing up. Like my other boys that was around me did some manipulation to be able to reach that level of abstraction where they would hang out with the girls. Case in point is, I can see I was fortunate to have 3 sisters, and boys would come in, they would say the Pontiac, I'll show you how to do Osmobile and all that, trickish and all that. I couldn't do that, I didn't go there, because I was positively behavioral, because I recognized at the onset of life that women, that it wasn't necessary to game them. So I stayed afar and I stayed aloof until I was able to, I went in and did a lot of hard work, and it was the hard work that did that those kids, boys, had from their father, because their father was middle class, and the kids themselves got that kudos. So for me, who didn't have a father, and I was positively behavioral with my shortcomings, my bottleneck of the fact that I was on the constant go, which is a symptom of. I know. A lot of you are going to be like, I don't want to hear your problem, because a lot of people out there, and let me quickly say this: a lot of people out there don't expose their problems. They hide it. It's a lot of called inner trauma in them. They hide it, and they go out there and showcase their strength and only measure their shortcut, the shortcut they have taken that could be illegal, but this is a shortcut and they didn't get caught. So they become like unbeatable. Some of them are really do that. So what I'm trying to say is that there were men that I may have just throw these nuggets out there that I am doing. I'm in this field of trying to see whether we can make women to become, to have equity, to have become, to be equal to men at most, to have a level playing field. If all the men are ready to really kind of like pipe down a little bit. So if they don't want to play ball because they have some role model who are already sitting there who do not want the level playing field to be level, those are the people that we are the antagonists that we're going to have to take on. And that is the core. So for the past, recording that I've been doing, let me say that the point where I'm at right now is a point where I'm ready to roll out my 2 cents to make women to become more up there with the best. So I'm rolling out these things, and people are going to call me out on it and say that when I'm no longer here, that's what he believes in. He didn't believe in the lies that other men did believe in. And he's telling the women who have come to believe in those lies that we need to flip the narrative for the coming generations that I call the commoners, who are within the status quo, the age of 10, which are in their teens, from 13 to 19. They're generally very smart. I'm bringing them in to help me. I'll give them t-shirts, I'll give them scholarship, and I'll give them remote view. We'll give them remote access to where we can have what you call webinar, seminar, and in cases form what you call chapters in their schools. And when they do get out of school, and if any of them happen to have what you call some blemishes of saying, I cannot go to college, I will be taking them on and provide them the mentor to become. I will mentor them, because I know that we can have a lot of these successful women who have transcended above the boundary of common men. And they keep a case in point, somebody like Madam Secretary, Madam United Nations Ambassador, Golden Meir of Israel, Mother Teresa, Folonsho Alagica. We're going to have to minus the Zani from the whole women fold, because she does not represent women at all. But she got railroaded into what she got because she didn't know what she was doing, and she was the Minister of Petroleum, and then people started telling her, if you want to have contractors overseas, and people were taking advantage of her, and then she's now trying to go back there and say that some of the governors she had put almost $4 billion in the account, and they're not returning her call, and she wants to be able to go back there. Why we have somebody like Aisha Yesufu, who may have helped with the issue of Bring My Girls Back, Me Too campaign, and the SAR campaign. So we have from Ugeki, my mom was factor 2 because she was very, very, she was very peaceful. She was not, she never threw any tantrum. Then I'm fortunate too to have my immediate sisters, 3 of them, and they were very, very, very respectful. We didn't have no fight among ourselves. Bless some of them. One of the boys gone and one of the girls is gone. We are now having 2 of the girls, and they are generally very, very successful. So I'm going to be piggyback on them in terms of moving this project forward. So the reason for this recording today is going to be one, and this is very, very important. As a man, how can I make it possible to be accepted by women? To overcome the hesitancy of the boys or the men that have one reason, one way or the other,